So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I want to talk about how to know if you're ready for a relationship. You might think, hey, yeah, I'm ready for a relationship, but I think that we need to dig a little deeper into that. And so that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about how to know if you're ready for a relationship. Now, I think that most people think that they're ready for a relationship, or they might not actually, because I know when I was single, I didn't know if I was ready for a relationship, to be honest. And it wasn't until I asked myself these questions and I felt this way about myself and about life is when I knew I was truly ready for a relationship. You might be wondering what it is. Well, it wasn't until I was completely full of myself that I knew that I was ready for a relationship. And by that I mean for a healthy relationship. Let's clarify, because I think there is toxic relationships and then healthy relationships, and we're talking about healthy relationships in this video. But so that's what I want to talk about, is a healthy relationship. And that's how I knew when I was full of myself that I was ready for a relationship. Now, let's dig a little deeper into this. So a relationship is two whole parts coming together to make magic, to make something really incredible and beautiful. Now, I've talked about power coupling on my channel and what power coupling is. You could definitely check out those videos too. But there is a dance that happens. There's harmony. And for when I was single, I was living it up. Like I never really asked myself if I was ready for a relationship. I just kind of assumed that I was, because isn't that what you're supposed to do? Aren't you supposed to want to be in a relationship? So I kind of assumed that I did when I really didn't, honestly. Like at the end of the day, I realized I didn't. It wasn't until I hit a point where I was living it up. I was doing my thing. I was doing my thing when I realized, you know what? I'm so happy and I'm so whole. Like I did a lot of deep inner work and so much work on myself that I was blissful. I was happy. I was okay being by myself. And if something came along, I was okay with that too. But it came to a point where I had an urge and a desire to want to love someone. It wasn't about me. You see, that's how you know when you're ready for a relationship. It wasn't about what I could get or what I needed or what I wanted and all this stuff. It wasn't about any of that. It was about giving from my overflow and wanting to pour into someone and love them how they deserve to be loved. When I got to that point, when I realized, like, you know what, I really want to fill someone up. I want to pour into someone. I want to have an amazing shared experience of life. But it wasn't about me getting anything. It wasn't about what can I get. It was about what can I give. And, I've talked about power coupling on my channel and the dynamics between masculine and feminine energy and how beautiful that is and how much of a complement they are together and how they create magic in the world. And I realized, earlier on, before I realized I was ready for a relationship, that I wanted a certain dynamic for a relationship. And so I did the inner work to cultivate that within myself, that I would be the complement to what I wanted, the kind of dynamic that I wanted in a relationship, which is more of me being in my feminine and my partner being in their masculine. So I did the work for me, which was a lot, I think that people think that, being in your feminine is like, oh, it's easy. You're just like leaning back and all this stuff. But you have to understand that it takes a lot of trust and a lot of patience and a lot of trust to be in your feminine. I think that society has cultivated a certain way of being, which is being in control, taking control, and, taking the reins and, bossing up and all this kind of stuff, which, wanting to be in control, and that to me is easier than surrendering and going with the flow. Like, I want you to feel into that. Being in control and, taking the reins and doing all that kind of stuff, being the leader, well, not so much being the leader, but taking control, being in control is easier than surrendering and trusting and allowing and flowing into things. And so I had to do a lot of work where I had to cultivate that within myself. So I did the work. I knew what I wanted. I got clear on what kind of dynamic I wanted for my relationship moving forward. And I got to a point where I was just having fun. I was, living an amazing, blissful life. I wasn't seeking anything. I wasn't trying to get anything. I was just having fun. I was enjoying life. I was going along with the adventure, and boy, it was an adventure. Boy, it was an adventure. But yeah, so I was going along with things, and I got to a point in my life where I was like, you know what? I'm having so much fun. I'm so full of myself. I want to pour into someone else and appreciate and respect someone else and just live in bliss and have a shared, beautiful, incredible, amazing experience together. It wasn't about me getting anything, though I do like receiving, but it wasn't about like me feeling a void. Let's just say that. It wasn't me trying to fill a void within me or anything like that. It was, I want to appreciate and love someone so deeply because that's going to make me feel good. And let's have a shared experience together and just maximize life. So that's how you know you're ready for a relationship. It's not about filling any kind of void. It's about pouring into someone and giving them what they need. And being able to receive what you need. And being able to receive. Now, I'm coming from more of a feminine perspective, so being able to receive, which was also something that was really difficult for me too. I'm not gonna lie. Being able to receive love, which is still kind of overwhelming sometimes. So yeah, so I just wanted to share this quick video on how you know if you're ready for a relationship, if you're ready for love. It's not about filling a void within yourself or getting anything. It's about being whole and giving from your overflow, pouring into someone else and loving them how they deserve to be loved. So that's all for this video. Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I like to talk about spirituality, feminine energy, manifestation. I do like to talk about relationships, but more of a power coupling, spiritual type of thing. Masculine and feminine energy and how they complement each other and work in harmony to create magic. I love to talk about that kind of stuff too. Anyways, that is all for this video, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.